Jake Paul is a very infamous internet figure and I'm sure everyone knows him, but not all of you may know that he took a shot at making music 3 years ago. And no, I'm not talking about his diss tracks and Everyday Bro, I'm talking about these. These songs came absolutely out of nowhere, but for some reason were actually good. So let's examine this weird time period a little more. Look, I know this might be annoying, but I'm trying to grow this channel, so go subscribe right now because literally 100% of you aren't subscribed. And also go drop a couple of dollars at my Ko-fi page to support me. But without further ado, let's get to the video. So most people probably know Jake Paul from It's Everyday Bro and his dumbass diss tracks, and as we all know, they're really trash. But 4 years ago, in the middle of the pandemic, Jake decided to drop a single called Fresh Out of London, which was like a diss track directed towards KSI, but he just mentioned him in the intro and that was it. So it was just a normal song, and surprisingly, it was actually good. Just listen to this hook.
The whole back end, fresh out of London, she still got an accent. The crib like a palace, I took her to Bastards. If he wanna feature, then we gotta tax him. I got me a bad bitch to cover, I'm maxing. The comments is shook up, they throwing a tantrum,
Yeah, I know. Very surprising because the song has a catchy hook, pretty good flows, even though you can still hear the amateurish delivery in some parts of the song. But overall, it was a pretty good song with some good bars and it sounded fairly professional. But what if I told you the secret behind the song is that Mr. Jake didn't actually write it? The song was written by Designer, aka the man who made the song Panda, and someone called Kill Jasper. So that's why it's like 10 times better than any other Jake Paul song ever. His next song was called 23. It was basically just the same thing as Fresh Out of London, him bragging about money and how much he fucks, but the delivery was noticeably better compared to the previous song, to be honest. So even if his songs were written for him, his delivery was improving with every song, especially if you compare it to something like Everyday Bro. Take a listen.
How am I 23, sitting on 23? I feel like Jordan, I'm back in my prime. This year's in the making, shit, why would I lie? Dreaming of the whip, now I don't even drive. I got a chauffeur, she told me I'm driving her crazy. She hate what I'm doing online. 10 in a week and I'm just not surprised. I had to take that one home to the guys. I got the feds watching, haters watching, news watching, that's a whole lot of eyes.
The next song he dropped was called Dummy, and this song, now let me tell you that this song was definitely written by the man himself, because it is straight ass. The flows and delivery weren't that bad, to be fair, but the lyrics were just horrible. Listen to it.
You stupid dummy, you stupid little dummy. I got money, now they love me. You a little stupid dummy, little dummy. Playboy bunny, she off the bubbly. Red light Ferrari and it's looking really bloody.
I don't know what came over him to release the song. My guess is that he thought he was actually a good rapper because of his previous 2 songs being so good compared to anything else he wrote or released previously, and he decided to write a song by himself. But holy shit, was that a bad decision? Because if some people were still skeptical about him having a ghostwriter, they definitely got their answer after this song. But his next song, Park South Freestyle, which first of all, I hate songs that have freestyle in their name when they're clearly not freestyles. But I'm getting sidetracked. The song was back to being written by someone else, and it's very obvious when you compare it to Dummy. Just listen.
I ain't never had a ghost unless it's Rose and they bringing writers in. I can give you boys discounts like the holidays, got a lot of pins. 4 cars deep riding in, pop star girl sliding in. And she wanna fuck, just keep it on tuck and come to the house again. We ain't really with the politics, dropped out and got a lot of M's.
But all of these songs, except for Dummy, were actually very successful on Spotify and YouTube. But after Park South Freestyle, he just stopped releasing songs for 3 years for some reason. And the most recent proper song he released was Witness, which was most likely also written by somebody else, but it completely flopped compared to his other songs by getting only 590,000 streams in a year, compared to tens of millions of streams on his previous songs. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Jake Paul won't be pursuing music anymore, which is probably for the best. I know this video was kind of different from my other ones, because I'm not following my usual format, but I'm not including this into my brief summary videos. This is more of a rant than anything else, to be honest. So hopefully you enjoyed this little video that I wrote the script for in 10 minutes during an all-nighter and recording this voiceover at the same time. And if you're still watching, go subscribe, go donate to my Ko-fi page. And if you enjoyed this video, comment down below because I need to know. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.
You stupid dummy, you stupid little dummy. I got money, now they love me. You a little stupid dummy, little dummy. Playboy bunny, she off the bubbly. Red light Ferrari and it's looking real.